What's going on, Revelry? How are you guys doing tonight? Can I get a show of hands for how many people here are going after a license? Who here wants to be an operator? A lot of you guys out there. I want to give a round of applause to my boy Chris for being like, the Dominican Tony Robbins. He crushed it up here. He's killing it out here, guys. I'm not really much of a public speaker, but I did want to come up here today and share my information with you guys. I've been in this industry since 2010, and most of my time here has been spent in the legacy market. I started literally as a trimmer. At the very bottom of the barrel, and I worked my way up. I've done retail sales. I've done, launched my own brands. I've came and launched legacy market distribution companies, legacy cultivation companies. And here we are today, we're operating, literally running cultivation companies out in California, running distribution out in California, and it's just been a hell of a time, When I first got into the recreational market, it was a crazy learning curve. We were, everything that we were learning was so foreign. At the time, I had never been through a compliance audit. I had never been through, an inspection by the fire department in New York. And what we really have to realize is, these guys are the gatekeeper to staying in business. You guys want to stay in business, plain and simple, you guys got to play by their rules, right? It's very, very important. Now, it took years and tons of money, resources, just to learn all these things, right? But at the end of the day, you really don't have to go through that. The industry is advanced enough. We've seen, tons of states go online already. So there's a huge network of people out there that have the experience and know how to do this. And so you guys can reach out, surround yourself with professionals that can really teach you how to not learn the hard way, waste that money, time, and resources, waste your team's time. You guys don't want to do that. The goal is to be successful, right? And do it the first time. We do not want to waste time. We have to go back. So again, big shout out to Revelry, NYPGA, the best in the business, and the state of New York. You guys are killing it out here, and I'm very excited. I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm from Humboldt County, and it's a different world out there. It does not look like this. There's redwood trees and deers running around. It's crazy, right? So, I'm really excited to come out here and work with you guys. I can't explain it enough. So I'm actually going to touch on a little bit different topic. I know we've been talking about upholding community relationships with your civic regulators. But I actually want to talk about what you guys can do as operators to structure your business for success, right? From the beginning, because it's so important. I think I've launched 2 companies on my own. I've worked for 4 other companies, and I've only worked for one that's actually succeeded. So it's hard. It's hard out there. I'm not going to lie. And I could always tell somehow in my infancy of this, whether a company was going to succeed or fail, but I just could never tell you how. And my experience now comes from from knowing what not to do. I've been through enough failures in my life to really come here and say, hey, man, don't go down this road. Trust me, you guys do not want to do this. But if you guys can, again, I can't stress enough, surround yourself with professionals, surround yourself with people that can teach you how to do it right the first time so you guys don't waste money. I don't know sign language. I'm sorry. So let's talk about what some way you guys can structure your business for success. I think first things first, it's always going to start off with a business plan, right? And when you guys are making a business plan, always keep the end in mind, right? You're always starting with the end in mind. So where do you guys want to be 2, 5, 10 years from now? Understand what that looks like, visualize it, and really think about the milestones that you guys have to take to get there, right? What are the milestones you guys have to complete to get there? Write all this down. Another thing I like to do with my business plan is really think about the SWOT analysis. And for you guys who don't know what SWOT analysis is, SWOT is strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And this is really hard because you got to be real with yourself. We all want to be like, yeah, I'm the man. I know what I'm doing. Or I'm the woman. I know what I'm doing. Or I'm non-binary. I know what I'm doing. You never know, right? But at the end of the day, you got to be real with yourself in this instance. You got to say, hey, these are my strengths. This is what I'm good at. These are my weaknesses. This is what I'm bad at. These are the opportunities, the potential times in my life or during my company's timeline in which I can find opportunities to grow. And here are the threats. These are potential barriers that we may see along the way. If you identify those from the beginning and you present those in a business plan to an investor, they're gonna be like, wow, this guy's being real with himself, right? So make sure you guys are really using the SWOT analysis. Another thing I can't stress enough when you guys are structuring a company is really, building a solid team, the A team, right? I know it sounds easier said than done, but it's really all about putting the right people in the right seats. Find people that care, find people that share your vision, because at the end of the day, if they share your vision, they're gonna act like it's their company, and that's what you want. You don't want a bunch of people that are like, hey, what? Sorry. 15 seconds? Man, I'm halfway through. All right, we're gonna have to wrap this up early, guys, I'm sorry. Okay, so build this A team. Find people that care. Find people that share the same values as you. Another thing, develop strategic partnerships, okay? Find people within this industry that have different service offerings than you. People that kind of complete your little circle of life so that you can have a more broad approach to what you guys are doing, right? If you're a cultivator, find some processors, find some retailers, find people that really complement what you guys don't offer. Another thing is establishing IP. For you guys that don't know what IP is intellectual properties. These are the custom things that you guys make inside of your business that help your business run. So things such as standard operating procedures, company workflows, custom systems. These are all things that you guys can start doing now, making this before the business is up and running, that helps you have a better idea of how your business is gonna run in the future. Also, if you guys build your IP right, it can double the value of your company. So really put emphasis on that, because you're selling your IP as a playbook to someone that may want to come in and buy your company out, right? So keep that. And the last thing, guys, is demand planning. I can't stress this enough. So many people come into this game, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna sell 1 million pounds, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Understand what the total market looks like. What is the size of the market? Once you guys have identified that, understand the amount of market share do you guys want. So if the pie is the market, how much of that pie do you want? You want 20%? You want 10%? You want 5%? And then what does that look like? Because what that's gonna help you guys do is not overspend on getting your goals done. So I wish I could even do an outro, but God, Jacoby and the Revelry team, you guys are great. Thank you guys for having me, and I wish I could add more value. Hey, also, come talk to me later. Like, I wanna meet you guys. I wanna shake everyone's hands.
Yo, if you guys don't know, he can talk about cannabis all day. I know this because we've done Zoom calls over and over, but my guy really does know his stuff. So please make some noise for JT and Chris and the Mary team. I appreciate you guys.